Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of one Crimson Vow draft, rare Concealing Curtains, 1 mana 0/4 defender. That's already pretty decent. Transform it by just paying a cost, and that turns into a 3/4 menace. And then you just get a card and they have to discard it. But they do get to draw. But you may choose. This card's great. I love this card. Yeah, love it. Other good ones in here, though. I like the Butler. I like the Abrade. I still kind of like a Boarded Window. Played with and against it exactly 0 times, but still like it. No, I mean, I don't know why I like it. I guess if you're playing a defensive deck, I feel like it could end up being pretty good, but we'll find out. Either way, I'm going to take Curtains over Abrade and probably be happy about it. This card is sweet. Ooh, well, Thirst for Discovery, you say, huh? Yeah, that one's pretty good, too. Otherwise, on color, we have Farmer, Dissenter, and Ghoul. All 3 of those are good, too. I was pretty impressed with the Farmer. I'm not quite sure that Thirst means I should abandon a pretty good black pick for a better blue card. I'm not sure that's the case. So for that reason, I might take the Farmer. There's also Wolf Strike in here, which is removal. I mean, I think Farmer is quite good. There's a lot of life gain synergies, and Lifelink is good. Good against aggro. Good with exploit. I'm going to take the Farmer. It feels a little bit early. There were some better cards, but wow, Fellstinger's in here and Bleed Dry. I feel like I have to go with the removal that's on color, but man, Fellstinger's good. Bloody Betrayal in here too. Fellstinger Bloody Betrayal combo. Yeah, I love Fellstinger, and like we did in the last draft, Desperate Farmer into Fellstinger to make a 4/3 lifelink and draw 2, lose 2 is pretty slick. But I'll take the Bleed Dry. Discipline pick. Take good removal. Even though Fellstinger's awesome. Good red cards in here, too. I wonder if we're supposed to be vampires based on that information. We'll find out. Evolving Wilds in here. Take the Gargantua. Totally playable card. If you're paying 5 mana to make them sacrifice a creature and not get a 5/4, not so good. But if you're paying 5 mana, getting a 5/4, getting rid of your worst dude and making them sacrifice something good, you're feeling pretty excellent about it. Ooh, pick 5 Hero's Downfall. That's a gift. This card used to be rare. Yeah, Doom Dissenter in here. Hopefully I never miss in this whole format that you can kill Planeswalkers with this. Nothing more embarrassing than your opponent having a Planeswalker Unlimited and you holding a hand with Hero's Downfall in it and not knowing that you can kill their dude. So, yeah, Doom Dissenter obviously would be great with the Gargantua too, but I'm going to take the Downfall, obviously. Wedding Security. Well, Wedding Security is pretty slick if you can get some blood tokens going. We're in blood token color currently. I mean, attacking is a 5/5, drawing a card. I mean, I think it's pretty good, but Courier Bat might make more sense because we already have the Farmer, I guess. We can find some more life gain, hopefully. It's evasive. Getting creatures back is relevant. Man, they're both really good. Man, that's tough. I mean, Wedding Security is an uncommon too, but all right, well, Butler's one of the better exploit targets we could ask for, so that's good. Evolving Wilds in here too. We are seeing some late reds. Maybe black-red is the direction we go. Even though we currently have, what, exactly 0 vampires? It's a little awkward. Okay, choices here. Well, we can go Awakening or Persistent Specimen. Awakening is kind of a cool card. It goes off with blood tokens, but probably just take the Specimen in case we get some more exploit. Potentially more useful, especially if we somehow end up blue-black. I mean, I feel like we're seeing quite a bit of late red, which makes me want to go down the red path. I kind of like both these cards. Celebrant getting 2 blood tokens can't be overstated. Yeah, the Menace is good too. I mean, they both have Menace. They both potentially have 4 power. There's not as much night and day stuff I noticed in this set than there is in Midnight Hunt. That was kind of a fun aspect of Midnight Hunt, was kind of building around that plan. All right, we'll take the Ghoul here over Lacerate Flesh because we already have some good sack fodder with it. Technically, we could go down the blue path too. That's true. Assistant's better, but no, we take the Ghoul. It's a 2-drop. And we did see quite a bit of red. I mean, someone else could have jumped on that train, but I'm okay doing this. All right, well, we got the Bloody Betrayal. That's some amazing news, seeing that pick 11, because we already have Ghoul now and Gargantua, and hopefully we can find some more. I am addicted to playing those 2 cards together. I guess we can play Ridge Wolf. We don't have any other wolves, but I don't want to play Ceremonial Knife, I don't think. All right, fine, I'll take it now. All right. Well, Gralnock's a cool one, but not on color. So instead, we're looking at Scavenger, which is great, or another Gargantua. It's also Fearful Villager and Combatant in red, but let's take the Scavenger. This card is amazing. I love it. Life gain, obviously good. Death Touch, so can almost always attack or block. 2/3 is irrelevant. Power Toughness. There's a lot to be happy about with Diagraph Scavenger. Deals with pesky Disturb cards or pesky graveyard shenanigans. Drains your opponent. Yeah. Maybe we'll get the Gargantua back. Right now, I feel like Hungry Ridge Wolf is not super likely to happen. Let's see. No red. Could take another Scavenger. It's also Courier Bat number 2. We don't have that much life gain, though. Just the Desperate Farmer, as a matter of fact. I guess Scavenger, too, but probably take another Scavenger. Why not? I wouldn't mind another Bat, too, to be honest, but I really like the Scavenger. I've been impressed with it. Well, Ragged Recluse doesn't currently look amazing because we just have the Celebrants for blood tokens. Wait, that's not true. We have Bloody Betrayal too. Well, that's probably enough. Hopefully we can find some more. I do like the card. And life gain gives us more Courier Bat synergy as well. So I feel good about it. We'll take the Recluse. All right, Gift of Fangs is some pretty good removal. Could take another Ghoul for more Bloody Betrayal synergy, especially in case we find more. It also just randomly works well with Specimen and Butler. Whereas Gift of Fangs can be not so good in certain matchups. For some reason, my gut's telling me Ghoul. Could have been Gift of Fangs there, but now I'm just sort of hoping we find more Bloody Betrayals to make that decision, not feel bad. All right, I guess we'll take a Gargantua here. It's a good card over the Wolf. It's not like we have a lot of Wolves anyway. I mean, at worst, Ghoul is going to be a 2-mana 2/2. At best, it's going to be 2-mana 2/2, sack a Specimen or a Butler, get something back, make him exile. That's pretty good. Oh, another Ghoul. Well, 2 damage to the board sometimes can be good, but we have a lot of 2 toughness stuff, so I don't love that. Guess we'll take another Ghoul. Now we have all these Ghouls without Bloody Betrayals, but hey, it's not too late. We saw an 11th pick Bloody Betrayal in the last pack, so it's not like people are chasing after him, you know? Somehow we're like borderline mono black too. Wasn't expecting that. All right, well, Blood Craze Socialite gets a lot better when you have actual need for blood tokens, like with Recluse. So, yeah. What's that bring us up to? 4 drops? That's not that bad. So, I probably take the Villager here over Discussion, get a Menace dude. Point of Discussion's playable. It does give us another blood token too, but I'll take the Villager. I don't mind Villager. Obviously not as good as Shady Traveler for some unknown reason why they would do that. I figured red and black creatures were pretty comparable, but maybe not. All right, we'll take another Villager. So now we have a good amount of Menace, which is nice. Kind of doubt we're going to do the Ceremonial Knife. Some late good green stuff. I think it's a little too late to go down the green path. Awakening with blood tokens or Vampire's Kiss. Well, it's probably Awakening. In the festivities, I feel like it's actually a decent sideboard card, but Awakening. Well, Wolf's playable, but no, I don't think we need that. Last pick, yeah. All right, this card's cool. 3 mana, 3/1 flyer. It can't block, but makes blood tokens. You can get it back with blood tokens too. The card's really good. A Braid in here too, some removal, but this card is very strong. Evasive, 3 power, 3 mana, 3 power flying, comes back. Definitely has a chance to come back in here, and it just makes blood tokens. This card's great. Taking it over removal, even though our deck could definitely use some more removal, but I'll take the Forebear. Well, I don't know if we need the Awakening. Bellstinger, on the other hand, is pretty slick. Investigator's Journal. It's cool in the right circumstances, but easily taking Fellstinger here. Feeling good about it. Great card. Death Touch, draw cards, card advantage, synergy with Bloody Betrayal. Man, our deck could really use more Bloody Betrayals. We could go off with Bloody Betrayals now with 3 Mind Leech Ghouls and Fellstinger and 2 Gargantuas. Oh, another Fellstinger feels good. Yeah. So probably ditch one of our ghouls now. There we go. Farmer looking real good here. Because now we have all of these exploit things to make it huge. So like Farmer and a Fellstinger like we did in the last draft is pretty slick. All right. Plus we have the Bat for more. Like, let's get rid of Runebound Wolf. I don't think we need that. Ooh, another Recluse would be good. Otherwise, Gift of Fangs. But wait, how many actual blood token makers do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's not bad, and we could use some more cheap stuff, but maybe Gift of Fangs is the choice because we have so many creatures. That's tough. I'm going to take Gift here. I passed the other one, so now I'll take it. Well, Flame Blast Bolt is definitely better than Gift of Fangs. And I suppose we are playing red, so, I mean, at this point, I probably could play mono black, but Bolt's definitely better because it exiles. I guess we do have vampires that we could occasionally buff, though. We have 3 vampires, 1 including the rare, but I'd still rather have the Bolt, I think. Another Socialite or Celebrant or another Gift of Fangs. Probably just keep taking more removal because we have all these creatures. Another Celebrant is fine. Ballista Watcher is very good. 4 mana, 4/3. Deal damage to things. Flips into things that can just turn off blockers. The card's so good. Don't need any of this. Ooh, another specimen. With all this exploit that we have, these specimens are actually very important. So we're in a good place because we have to make cuts and we have plenty of options. Is 4 5-drops too much? Maybe a little bit. Maybe just one Gargantua. Although maybe just one Celebrant. Because at least the Gargantuas are going to be pretty good with the 2 specimens. That's true. Okay. I can get behind that. Guess we could take a Lacerate Flesh. I don't know if it's going to make the deck. We'll see. I guess we only have 7 non-creatures. Maybe it does. Neither of these cards matter. And we probably don't need that. All right. All right. So 47. We can cut 7 creatures and it'll still be a deck. So what are the weakest creatures in our deck? Probably the villagers, I would guess. Probably the Socialite, even though it's makes blood tokens for Recluse. Should probably cut one of these. I think it's one of the Celebrants. How many ways do we have for Recluse to go off in this deck? I mean, we have 6 exploit, but with the 2 specimens and a butler, I think that's actually fine. Oh yeah, I was counting how many actual blood token makers I have. I don't have that many, especially if I'm cutting some. There's 1, 2, 3. So that's pretty light. That does make Recluse worse. Recluse is nice because the life gain is good with Bat, but we do have the farmers for that too. And the Scavenger, I guess, at 7 whole mana. What are the weakest 3 creatures in the deck? I do feel like maybe 2 ghouls is unnecessary. Probably get away with 1. I don't want to cut too much of my early game, but we actually have a good amount of early game. 2 gifts, Flame Blast Bolt, Curtains to block, Specimens to chump or trade or whatever. I could see maybe cutting the Bat. I really like the Bat. It goes off with the farmers. Getting back things is good. But we have the Butler to do that too. And gaining life is actually a little bit tricky in this deck. Certainly not impossible, but more tricky than my last deck, I feel like. Could see maybe cutting the Bat and the Recluse, but And the only reason I'm keeping the Ghoul around is because can be good with Specimen, getting the last card out of their hand. Whereas Recluse, both Recluse and Courier Bat kind of require something. They're both good when you can meet that requirement, but everything else we have is like good without meeting any requirements, you know? So if I like cut these 2, also like turn 3 farmer, turn 4 Ghoul exploit itself isn't too bad. They exile a card to get a 4/3 lifelink. I'm kind of okay with this. Good creature count. Card draw, we have 2 stingers with the 2 specimens. Yeah, this looks legit. Lacerate Flesh is pretty unimpressive, but I guess it gives us... Maybe I had 4 ways to make the Recluse go off, but whatever. Okay, I guess I'm all right with this. I don't think 2 specimens is too many if I've got 2 stingers, 2 gargantua, hopefully. Even chumping so farmer can flip isn't bad. The ghoul too. All right, well, I'll accept it. We'll run it like this, and we'll see you round 1. Yeah, his hand's pretty good. Well, hopefully we don't just mill 3 mountains or something. All right. Well, we can always get curtains back, so that's just fine. And we weren't drawing red mana for the next 3 turns, so Butler actually ended up helping us there. Kindly Ancestor. Well, it's something. I mean, I can downfall that. Kind of don't want to, but I'm not even going to be able to double block the Ancestor. I mean, I can also just Gifted Fangs it. That's actually a good move, because then I don't care what happens to it. You know what? I'm actually going to do that. This way I preserve my hero's downfall. I don't care what they do with the Ancestor. It's not in their graveyard, so they can't really disturb it. It's kind of just okay. All right. Missing a land here, but that's all right. All right. Good draw there. So kind of don't want to get rid of my curtains, though. I also don't want to play a scavenger on an empty board, especially when they have 2 things, 2 good targets for my scavenger. All right, I guess we're hanging out. I mean, can heroes downfall? All right. Not the most exciting use of Hero's Downfall, but considering we drew Bleed Dry, we have Bloody Betrayal, now we have a Death Toucher. They're not doing anything. That's fine. Hmm, 3 color. Wasn't expecting that. That was a good draw. So still about 3 mana away from Gargantua Bloody Betrayal combo, Wombo combo, but that's all right. All right. So, I mean, we can Gargantua here, sack the Celebrant. And they can give their Disciple lifelink, I guess. I'm alright with it. What creature can I get back? I can get Celebrant back now with my Butler. I kind of like that. Sure. So guess we can Lacerate Flesh the Mariner. Yeah, I could play the Gargantua too, but then they could give it lifelink. I don't know if that's better. All right. Well, I want to kill the Child of the Pack. So I can block, get back Gargantua or Celebrant. Let's get back I mean, you can get back the Scavenger too. Or Concealing Curtains. I mean, we've got some good options here. Scavenger seems good because we can get rid of their... I kind of like the Scavenger here, actually. I can also use the blood tokens to discard the Persistent Specimen, build towards this synergy here. I don't know why they chose that one. That seems a bit odd to me. Oh, because they didn't want to lose the Scavenger, but now it kind of doesn't matter. Oh, they don't know about the second Gargantua. That makes more sense. All right, let's use the blood token. Get rid of the Specimen. All right, Gifted Fangs. Oh, that's a nice one. So now we can kill Disciple and go Scavenger and I guess get rid of their... I don't know. So I can attack with the Scavenger. They might take it. If they don't, I can do the Gargantua. I'm okay with it if they take it too. Yeah, if they take it, then I'll just do Gargantua and they can sack the wolf. And then we'll just set up for a Bloody Betrayal here, I think. Which is fine. Sure. So now they're going to get a 3/6 too. 3/6 as well, I should say. Well, I guess Blood Betrayal is going to get them pretty good here then. Because they're going to have to attack. Or they're going to have to block, rather. Because they're at 8. So you can go Betrayal. And then we can go... If I play 2 spells, though, the Packmate flips back, which means I can make another dude. So I assume they're going to block the Packmate. They're going to just take 3. I mean, I guess they could block this Scavenger, but then they go to 2? I don't know if that's better. I don't want to play the second spell, even though I don't want them to keep the Packmate. I don't want them to be able to make dudes either, but... Yeah, I think they're probably going to block the Scavenger, which means maybe I do play the Farmer. A little tricky. I'm going to play the Farmer here. I don't love their dude flipping back, but I think ultimately it's probably the best idea. Might as well sandbag the land, I guess, for blood tokens. Ooh, Fellstinger. All right. That's good. Cool. All right, we'll see you for the next one. Okay, it's a keep. Glad I'm on the play here, because this hand's a little bit slow. All right, well, we'll go for the 4-bear here. Well, at least it can come back. If they done Flame Blast Bolt, it wouldn't have been able to, so I'm okay with that. Might have to play Fellstinger and sacrifice it, unfortunately. Oh, mirror match, huh? Well, we probably bleed their dude dry, because that way we at least... I can't think of a way they could protect it, but... Is there hexproof? Not in those colors. Whatever. I'll bleed dry it on their turn, I guess. At least we're exiling, I guess. That's nice. Alright. Well, looks like both our 4-bears are taken care of then. Concealing Curtain, there's a cool one. Might as well transform it. So, do I care about any of those enough where I want to get rid of it? Well, kind of care about the Outcast. Gifted Fangs I don't care about. Weary Prisoner I don't care as much about. Let's get rid of the Outcast. I'm alright with that. That was a surprising attack. Alright. So 5 mana. We can attack with the eye, play... Or we can just Lacerate Flesh the Scavenger, and then they don't even have a block. I kind of like that, actually. Best use of mana, too. Alright. Let's kill this, get a blood token. Their dude doesn't flip. Okay. Well, we can kill the farmer. Then I can Fell Stinger. And sack the eye. Because they have blocks now. I'm okay with that. Let's do Fell Stinger first. Draw. And I guess I'd rather have the Death Touch, dude. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, we can always get the Menace dude back anyway. Oh, they can Gifted Fangs it, though. That's true. Yeah, that is true. Could play another Stinger, but let's just Gifted Fangs the... Well, playing another Stinger is not bad here, actually. I have to think about it. They play Gifted Fangs, they kill my Stinger. I go to 12, I go to 9 after they do Gifted Fangs. I think I do it anyway. I'm taking a lot of life here, but... Alright, well, that was a good draw to get afterwards. So they can Gifted Fangs a Stinger, they can get in for 3. I get to play a Scavenger. Oh, well, I was kind of hoping they wouldn't top deck the... the most brutal thing they could top deck there. Alright, 7 mana, what can I do with 7? Let's kill the farmer. Yeah, they have the mana to flip Oddity, so I guess we just die. That's too bad. Maybe I needed to actually crack this first. For like a kill spell of some sort, but yeah, I was kind of hoping they didn't just have something crazy bomb there. But yeah. So we're gonna just die to an oddity that's pumped that pumps their team. I think. Yeah, we're gonna take exactly 7, which breaks my heart in twain, but what can you do? I guess they need one more land in order to flip oddity. Wow. For some reason I thought they had 7 lands. So I mean, we have to do 8 mana here. Does it give him trample too? Gosh, that's so crazy. All right, well, we got to flip their dude back, so we're playing 2 spells here. So they can flip oddity, but they can't attack with the weird prisoner. Well, I can play 2 spells here, so I guess that's good. Kind of have to. Oh, wait. Oh, they have the mana to flip the oddity, don't they? And you can just do it whenever. Just do it whenever you feel like it. I guess I'd rather keep one wielder. Man, I don't know. This is insane. We definitely want to exploit here. So, do I exploit a scavenger? Probably do, I guess. I don't know. I'm just doing this to flip dudes back, I guess. I'm surprised they did that. They don't have lethal. Oh, it gives all of them haste. Never mind. Wait, so I can double block here? And then I just take 7? Oh, that's not that bad. The Recluse is gonna flip, but I only lose one thing. That's not bad. Oh, that's too bad. And I can't play a spell. Man, almost stabilized against that nuts card, but not quite. That's too bad. Well, rares are good. Rares are good. Rares are pretty good, as it turns out. All right, see you for the next one. It's a keep. I mean, we have some early removal for non-vampire decks. Hope I didn't just, Oh, good. Oh, good. That's not a vampire color. Hey, we're just 6 mana away from the combo here. Ooh, Taxidermist. Can't wait to kill you. Cannot wait to kill you. Alright. I suppose we're probably killing that too. Let's do the... Yeah, we're going to kill that, but we can do the Butler first. See what we find here. 3 lands. Well, I guess land still would have been kind of useful, considering I have no creatures in my yard, but that's alright. Well, Farmer's good here. Just gonna block here. And the only reason I'm doing this is because it flips my farmer. Unfortunately, we're not going to get any advantage out of the Butler, but I guess I don't have to exile it. Maybe that's good. Sure. Makes sense. Oh. Well. Yeah-oh. All right. This is actually fine. Card's good. Awkward. Awkward. Oof. Sheesh. Can't catch a break here, guys. Guess I could, well, I guess the play is to bring back the specimen and then Flame Bless bolt the wolf, probably. Well, that's cool. At least I can kill the wolf now. Oh. Oh, it exiles it, so it's not going to make the millipede any bigger. All right, I'm okay with that, too. They had that, too. Game, why are you doing this to me? Just can't get the 5th land. They got the massive might. Oh, man. You never want to lose to the ceremonial knife. There's nothing more embarrassing than losing to the ceremonial knife. Well, I can't block with 4 bears, so I guess that means I have to... what is it? What else to give it? Trample and lifelink? That seems really strong. Well, at least we can make them sack something, I guess. Is it any? Yeah. All right. Well, they can give it trample and lifelink, so guess we'll just make a bunch of blood tokens. Not sure what I'm doing with them yet, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, we're double blocking. I don't like 2-for-1s as much as the next guy, but gotta do what you gotta do here. Oh, jeez. Man, this forebear has been not quite what we need it to be. Because not being able to block has been quite the downside. It's just made a bunch of blood tokens this game too, but... Alright, so I guess we do Specimen, Stinger. And I'm not dead yet, so I probably need the cards. I mean, if they have an answer for Stinger, we're dead, but... I just got to deal with 4 creatures. I don't think land's going to do it. They're at 12. If only I had a +1/+1 counter. If only I had 2 more mana. Well, did not get there. All right, let's see for the next one. All right, it's a good hand. Pull back the curtains, get some information here. We'll actually, all right, why don't we see what we're doing here. So they got Watcher, Purifier, Spawn, Socialite. I guess they can't play the Purifier yet. They're far away from the... Still can't play the Watcher. They can play the Socialite, but not for a couple turns. I don't know what I hate the most. I mean, Purifier's Can give him some life gain. Ballista Watcher's pretty excellent. I guess the Watcher, I don't know. I could have done nothing too, since that hand needed some help, but I'm okay with this. So they did find the white mana for Purifier. I don't know how big of a deal it is yet, because they don't have any removals, so... Oh, Hero's Downfall is good. Best use of mana is Celebrant. I guess we can do that. So all vampires with a Gifted Fangs in hand is pretty awkward. Let's see. So I can do the Fellstinger. Draw some more cards. I'm kind of okay with that. For that reason, I don't want to tap like that. So let's do Fellstinger. And I think we're going to sacrifice itself. Oh, that's cool. So now we can go with this. Bolt. Take care of that threat. And we can chill for now. Because if I attack and they have removal, then they can draw Purifier. That doesn't seem very good for me. And we have some blood tokens, so this is fine. Sure. Okay. That's cool. So for 7 mana, can downfall the Purifier. Get in with the Revealing Eye. And leave up Bleed Dry and Specimen. In case they get the second red for the Pyre spawn. Sure. Alright, well. I could probably bleed it dry, I guess. Alright. Man, I hate it when Gifted Fangs doesn't do anything. When Gifted Fangs doesn't do anything, it's the worst. Well, I really liked our deck. I kind of wish it had done a little bit more. Kind of felt like it should do more. Sure didn't, though. Jeez. I've had quite a few times where Gifted Fangs doesn't do what you need it to do. I think Vampires is a pretty popular archetype, so liked our deck a lot. It ended up doing terrible, but nothing to be done about it. All right. So we'll do a pack one, pick one here. All right, pack one, pick one. I would take... Good choices here. Fleeting Spirit, Chill, or Catgeist. I mean, I like the Fleeting Spirit. It's a difficult card to deal with, and it's cheap, and it's a good beater. Difficult to give it first strike, but good protection on it, too. Probably Fleeting Spirit, I guess. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.